Cristiano Ronaldo's arrival at Al Nassr in December 2022 was a landmark moment. It sent shockwaves through the football world. The Portuguese superstar, a five-time Ballon d'Or winner, chose the Saudi Pro League for his next chapter. This move instantly elevated the profile of football in the Middle East. He became the highest-paid athlete globally, with an annual income exceeding 200 million euros. His presence was expected to herald a new era of success for Al Nassr and attract more top talent to the kingdom, which it certainly did, bringing a global spotlight. The ambition was clear: to dominate domestically and make a mark continentally. Individually, Ronaldo has continued to find the back of the net with remarkable consistency. As of late May 2025, he has scored an impressive 91 goals in 103 appearances for Al Nassr. These numbers demonstrate his enduring quality in front of goal. However, team success has been harder to come by. Since his high-profile signing, Al Nassr has secured only one piece of silverware. This was the 2023 Arab Club Champions Cup. For a player accustomed to winning major league titles and Champions Leagues, this solitary trophy is a modest return, sparking initial murmurs of discontent beneath the surface. The club's performance in crucial competitions has added to the growing unease. Al Nassr failed to qualify for the next season of the AFC Champions League Elite. This is the continent's premier club competition. Furthermore, they also missed out on a place in the upcoming expanded FIFA Club World Cup in 2025. These failures are significant setbacks. They directly impact Ronaldo's opportunities to compete on the biggest stages. The initial excitement surrounding his move is now tinged with the reality of the club's current standing and competitive limitations, a stark contrast to his previous career highs. Ronaldo's contract with Al Nassr is set to expire on June 30th, 2025. This date is now just over a month away. Earlier in 2025, there were reports of a verbal agreement. This agreement was for an extension until the summer of 2026. It even included a potential minority stake in the club for the Portuguese forward. However, his increasing frustration with the team's trajectory has caused him to stall on finalizing this new deal. The situation is fluid. The initial promise of a glorious new chapter is now facing significant challenges, pushing Ronaldo to reconsider his immediate future. Cristiano Ronaldo's dissatisfaction at Al Nassr is reportedly deepening. At 40 years old, his desire to win major trophies remains undiminished. The lack of significant silverware since his arrival is a primary source of his frustration. He is a serial winner. His career has been defined by lifting league titles and Champions League trophies. The current situation at Al Nassr, where they have struggled to compete for top honours, clearly does not align with his personal ambitions or his storied past. This disconnect between expectation and reality is now coming to a head as his contract nears its end. This discontent has reportedly led Ronaldo to make significant demands. He believes substantial changes are necessary for Al Nassr to become a dominant force. Sources suggest he has called for a major overhaul within the club's structure. Among these demands is the removal of the current coach, Stefano Pioli. He also wants the departure of sporting director Fernando Hierro. These are strong demands. They indicate a belief that the current leadership and tactical direction are insufficient to achieve the desired success, pushing for a new vision. Beyond changes in leadership, Ronaldo's reported demands extend to the playing squad. It is understood that he wants nearly half of the current Al Nassr squad to be replaced. He feels the team needs a significant injection of quality and a different mentality to compete effectively. This reflects his high standards and his experience in building winning teams at clubs like Real Madrid and Manchester United. He is not just a player. He is a figure who expects excellence from everyone around him, from the training ground to the boardroom, demanding a complete shift. These demands place Al Nassr's management in a difficult position. Acceding to them would mean a radical restructuring of the club, both on and off the pitch. It would be a significant undertaking financially and operationally. However, Ronaldo's influence is immense. His winning mentality is undeniable, but such sweeping changes also carry risks. They could disrupt the club further, or if successful, could propel Al Nassr to new heights. The club must weigh these factors carefully as they decide on their next steps with their star player. A significant factor in Ronaldo's potential next move is the revamped 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. The tournament, set to be held in the United States in June and July 2025, will feature an expanded format with 32 teams. Ronaldo, a four-time winner of the Club World Cup, 3 times with Real Madrid and once with Manchester United, is reportedly very keen to participate in this prestigious global event. His desire to compete at the highest level, even at this stage of his career, remains incredibly strong. The Club World Cup presents a perfect stage for him. Interest has emerged from a currently unnamed Brazilian club. This club is already qualified for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup. The 4 Brazilian teams that have secured their spots are Palmeiras, Flamengo, Fluminense and Botafogo. While the specific club pursuing Ronaldo remains undisclosed, the prospect is intriguing. Botafogo's coach, Renato Paiva, has commented that signing Ronaldo would likely be financially challenging for his club. However, the allure of adding such a global icon for a major tournament could motivate a determined Brazilian outfit to find a way. Another club reportedly showing interest is Wydad Casablanca from Morocco. They qualified for the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup by winning the 2021-22 CAF Champions League. Speculation about this potential move was fueled by a short social media clip shared by Wydad Casablanca. The clip hinted at a major signing exciting their fan base. However, an official source later clarified the situation. They stated that there have been no formal negotiations, only a friendly conversation between Wydad's president and an agent close to Ronaldo, tempering immediate expectations. Perhaps the most tantalizing prospect for football fans worldwide is a potential final on-field encounter with Lionel Messi. Messi's Inter Miami will also participate in the Club World Cup, having secured the host nation slot. FIFA is reportedly keen on having both global superstars participate in the tournament. This would provide a dream scenario for many. Alongside these options, a sentimental return to Sporting CP in Portugal has also been mentioned. While this move would be emotionally significant, it would likely not involve participation in the FIFA Club World Cup, making it a different kind of choice. Al Nassr faces a critical decision in the coming weeks. With Cristiano Ronaldo's contract expiring on June 30th, 2025, time is running out. The club must decide whether to meet his substantial demands for change or to part ways with their marquee signing. Meeting his demands would involve a significant overhaul, a new coach, a new sporting director, and a heavily revamped squad. This path requires substantial investment and carries the risk of further instability if the changes do not yield immediate results. It's a high-stakes gamble. The implications of trying to satisfy Ronaldo are immense. Financially, it would mean committing further resources to player recruitment and potential severance packages. Structurally, it would grant one player unprecedented influence over the club's direction. If successful, it could lead to the trophies and status Al Nassr craves. However, if it fails, the club could be left in a worse position. The leadership must weigh the potential rewards against the considerable risks involved in reshaping the entire club around one, albeit legendary figure, especially one in the twilight of his career. Conversely, if Al Nassr and Ronaldo decide to part ways, the impact would also be significant. The club would lose its biggest star, a global icon who brought unprecedented attention to Saudi Arabian football. This could affect sponsorship deals, international viewership and the league's overall appeal. However, it might also provide Al Nassr with an opportunity to rebuild with a different strategy. They could focus on a more balanced team approach without the immense pressure and financial commitment associated with catering to a superstar of Ronaldo's stature. For Cristiano Ronaldo, this next move is crucial for his legacy. His relentless drive to compete and win at the highest level is evident. Securing a spot in the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup appears to be a major motivation. This tournament could offer him one last grand stage to showcase his talents and potentially face Lionel Messi again. Whether he stays at a revamped Al Nassr, moves to Brazil or Morocco, or takes another path, this decision will undoubtedly shape the final chapters of his extraordinary career and how he is remembered in football history.